Hi, Jessica. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now we just have to find you parking.
Yeah.
All these non-RVers taking all our spots. It's so annoying. All right, what year is this?
2002.
2002, 4350 Pleasureway Class B.
Yes.
All of you are gonna recognize this because it looks a lot like my Explorer.
Your previous one.
Yep. Fiberglass wide body.
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yes. 20 feet.
Bike wrap because you work on bikes.
Yeah, I'm a bike mechanic.
Sweet. The name though, Pleasureway. So many people make jokes about that name.
It is.
It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Come in my pleasure.
Yes. Especially when guys are driving them. You know. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can come in.
All right. Let's check her out. Oh, it is so much like Dora. So, now you're all going to recognize this.
Yes, I have the nice setting right now that goes to the old one.
Oh, God. That's a way to do it. You see, on mine, I had it on that side because the propane was on that side. That's why. But I took out the...
You lost that?
Yeah, I had another pantry here.
Oh, okay.
Had two, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jessica,
Yes.
you don't mind if I sit on your bed, do you?
No.
All right, so do you want to tell everyone the story of how you ended up in this awesome Class B house?
Yes. The story is my mom, my crazy mom. I found myself single, not living nowhere with her. I'm like, I'm not paying rent.
In Vancouver?
Yeah.
Yep.
She lives in Delta.
Yeah.
She's like, Mom, I'm not paying rent. I'm staying with you. She's like, no, Jessica.
No.
She's like, you're too adventurous. She knows me.
Yep.
Always moving. She's like, you need to do like Justin. Look at Justin. Look what he does. I'm like,
So your mom is a viewer of my YouTube channel.
Yes.
And she turned you on to this whole idea, hey?
she did.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I actually remember the email from her about a year and a half ago, something like that. And she was asking me advice on what camper vans that would work well for her daughter. And here you are,
A year later.
a year later, living in your new home on wheels. And
Yes.
how do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I've been so free. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Were you a little bit scared at first?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like almost everything I own is in here.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
And I still get rid of stuff. I'm like, I don't need this. It's taking space.
The less stuff you have, though, the more free you feel.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And it's less to worry about.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm even in here with little cabinets like mine too. I've got so much stuff in some of the cabinets I haven't
Yeah,
touched
under
for 6
here.
months.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, why do I haul it around? Right.
I'm the same.
It's human nature to just be a pack rat, and if you have more space, you just buy more stuff. But you don't need it.
But when you don't have the space, you're like, no, don't need this.
Right
So
on.
you get rid of it.
Where's your accent from?
Quebec.
Ah,
Been here
French
16
Canadian.
years, yeah.
16 years here, and you still have an accent?
I didn't know English when I moved.
I bet you make a wicked poutine, though.
Yes, I eat lots of poutine.
Good for you. So do I.
Poutine hat
Oh my God.
from Spokes Poutineery.
That is brilliant. Excellent.
So yeah, I've been doing this for a year. I camp a lot with it in the summertime, even in the wintertime.
Well, it's nice to go camping when you're living in it because that just means you turn the key and change your view, right? Like today I'm camping at the beach.
Yes.
Tomorrow I go back to the suburbs and go to work.
Exactly.
Whatever. I'll find a river, a lake, it doesn't matter, you know? But it's nice to be by the river because then you're in a van down by the river, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it totally makes sense, right?
Cool. So your mom bought this for you?
No, I paid a half.
You paid half?
Yeah, she paid the other half, but I'm paying her slowly.
What a smoking deal.
I know, right?
And she's
Because
like, oh,
of her idea.
and was it her idea too to make sure you got the same fireplace? Yes. She's like, you know, she could have just bought my van off me. No, I sold it after that. But yeah, that's funny. Oh, so actually you had this while I was still in my old van in
Probably.
Dora. Yeah.
Probably.
If you've
She
had
knows
this for a
more.
year now, yeah.
She's like, Justin's doing this, is doing that. I'm like, Mom, you're such a creep.
That's okay. I'd like to meet her because that's awesome that she's willing to do this for you. Either she's really, really nice and really loves you, or she
Yes.
just wants you the hell out of the house. She's like, here's the
think it's
keys to a
both.
motorhome. Yeah, it's both. That's awesome. And you got the fantastic fan up there as well.
Yes.
And you have the built-in AC there, which
Yeah.
runs off a built-in generator, I assume.
Yeah, I can't plug it.
But you use a generator though, right?
Nope.
You know a generator?
No generator.
So I know with Pleasure Ways that they're an option. So I guess it just wasn't on this one.
That's not one.
Yeah.
But that's coming out, and I'm just gonna put a dome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even better.
Don't need it.
Yep. And get another fantastic fan so you
The
can
one
don't-
the-
in and out. That's what I
Yes.
have.
I want
Right.
that.
So one is coming in, one's going out. You get good circulation,
remote too.
and if you've got good thick curtains, then it keeps a lot of the heat out.
Yeah,
if the
I
window's
got
closed.
these
And Reflectix.
Yes.
Yep.
I've had them
the best
all
stuff.
in the winter time.
Tyler and Sarah, who were just here a few minutes ago, have that for all their windows too.
It's awesome.
It's the best thing ever. Feels really, really nice. It's like I'm sitting in my old van. It just feels
But
like
just
that.
less lights. And,
Yeah, less lights. Yeah. No, you can always do that. That's easy.
Yes.
You can go on eBay, buy some
I
lights.
put lights in the coffee pot.
Yeah.
I don't use the coffee pot. That's
I never
something
get that.
else.
I have the propane coffee pot that sits
Yeah.
on the burner. I don't have to use any electricity then. It's way better.
I'm getting rid of it. I don't drink coffee, so.
I don't know how you live. I swear half of my blood is coffee. Like it's pumping through my veins. But
No, mine is poutine.
the other half is poutine. No, that's the thing. It's so super healthy, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we know we got the fireplace.
Yep.
You got the 3-way fridge.
Yes, I do. It's always on propane.
Yep, same with mine.
Love
2-burner
it.
stove,
Little
on-demand sink. Nice kitchen. Really nice design. I always like Pleasure Ways. And I almost
so
bought a
do I.
Pleasure Way before I got my Explorer.
Yeah.
I was actually 2 days away from going to buy it and pick it up before I found the Explorer and changed my mind. But either way, I would have been happy because I love Pleasure Ways too.
just didn't
This
know
is the
better.
shower.
Yes, this is a shower. That's where I keep my garbage too, because it's out of the way.
Very cute. Actually, I do the same.
Yeah.
I have a laundry and garbage bags I have to throw out. I just throw them in the shower.
Yeah.
That means it. Yeah. And in the morning when I go to have my shower, it reminds me, oh, I have to do this and do that, right? Very, very cool.
Really cool. And I put like little LED lights.
Oh,
in
you
there.
do have lights. Oh, nice.
Not as fancy as yours, but
I can help you with that though if you want.
here we go.
You want some around your counter?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We can do it. Same dash as mine.
Yeah, you got
O2.
the captain chairs. I bet you have the same thing.
A V8, I believe, right?
Yeah, they both turn, so I can have set up my dinner table here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you got the girls' closet, so it's gonna be fun.
Closet.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's lit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful home.
Thank you.
Beautiful home. So, were you going to rent a place and then change
I
your
was
mind? or-
not going to rent a place. Forget it.
Yeah.
Like my mom's she owns a house in Delta.
Yeah.
She has lots of room. I was going to just live with her. You know, living your parents. I'm like,
Well, you know, in Vancouver, they say it's now more normal than unnormal for people in their 30s and even early 40s to be living with their parents. I think
Yeah,
it was
you're
something
helping
like
out.
40 to 50% of people at least,
yeah.
because of the prices. It's insane.
Prices, and then you're helping out your parent at the same time.
But here's the question for you.
Yeah.
If you found an apartment for $1,500 a month near downtown Vancouver, near here, or you could have this for $1,500 a month, which would you choose?
I would choose a 15 here.
Stay here.
Yeah,
Exactly. I'm
I
the
would.
same way. In
I-
fact, I would live in my RV by choice, even if it cost more.
Yep.
That's now that you've done it,
Yes.
you
can't
love
go
it,
back.
right? You can't go back.
No,
Exactly.
and people don't understand that.
Well, those are the people that just they
Don't
think they
know.
need 3,000 square feet of space. But
Yeah.
you know, the up in UBC right above us, they're building the $700 a month apartments for students, which are about 150 square feet.
That's like nothing.
Okay, that's pretty close to what you have here,
Yeah.
and it's almost exactly what I have
share
there.
the bathroom.
And they have to, yeah, I know, and they've got no privacy, and you're under all these rules. You don't own it.
Not even a size fridge. Like
No, I know, I know. It's insane, but for some reason that's perfectly fine, and people can adapt to that. But
Yeah.
they're like, oh wow, how do you live in a motorhome? It doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
It seems that this is the more logical choice.
Yes.
And if they really wanted to help out with student housing, they would have parking lots for people with RVs. That's what they should do.
So should
Yeah.
look at all the light I have in here.
Oh, it's
Like,
beautiful.
In an apartment, usually you have one little window if you're in the basement.
Yep.
You know, it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you go to work to pay for that.
Yeah, I know. You go to work all day to pay for a place you don't occupy most of your life.
And then you
it's
not enjoy either.
it's just a place to sleep. Whereas with the motorhome, it goes with you everywhere, and it becomes your pride and joy, and you can be creative with it, and you feel ownership, right?
Yes.
Exactly. High five. Yeah, you're awesome. Cool. I really, really like it.
Yeah.
You want to check out mine?
Yes.
All right. That's okay. Lots of people today coming in.
Awesome.
Little different?
Yes.
Yes.
Smells good.
You like?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like another home that's like mine.
Yeah.
Right at home. motorhome.
Exactly. It doesn't feel like you walked into a motorhome, right?
No.
And that's the idea when I built this. I don't want it to feel like a motorhome, so I built everything to give it some character, make it different than all the other RVs, right?
Little LED light.
Yeah. Okay, so your 2002
Yes.
Pleasureway 20-foot Class B cost how much?
$36,000 on Craigslist.
You know, it just goes to show there, all these people that get into this lifestyle, they're immediately attracted to the cheaper rigs, and they're bigger.
Yes.
They always go, look at this,
This one's cheaper.
25 foot, look at this, it's got a king size bed and 3 bathrooms or whatever, you know, it's just like, they think, wow, what a smoking deal, they think, and they buy it and they realize they made a big mistake, especially if you're living in this city. Where do you park it? And now you have to buy stuff to fill all those cupboards, and you know,
Yep.
you've got separate rooms. I mean, it doesn't make sense for this lifestyle. But I've said it so many times before that people will fall into that trap because of the prices, and then they try to find something around 20 feet, which is the magic number, and the prices are through the roof.
Yep.
It's for a reason, guys. They're in demand. There's not that many of them out there. They're very well built,
Yes.
and the gas mileage is obviously better.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. But it's, you know what, for $36,000 you would not even be able to put a down payment on a crappy apartment in Vancouver. If you wanted to buy an apartment, you couldn't even do that. Now you own your apartment for $36,000. So to me, that's a screaming deal.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's so cool to meet people like you, and you are everywhere on Instagram. You don't have a YouTube channel, because everyone's going to ask me that. You don't have a YouTube channel yet,
No.
guys,
Not
but for now
yet.
you can see her on my channel. See, she's cute.
Oh.
Smile.
I'm cute.
Yeah, yeah. And she lives in her van
Yes.
down by the river, or today, down by the ocean. Yeah. So I'm going to link the Instagram down below, but what's the name of your Instagram?
For the love of life.
For the Love of Life.
Yes.
And I will link it below so you can see the correct spelling and all that in the link. You can follow her van adventures, and there are a lot of people on Instagram doing this. In fact, it's just chock full, more than YouTube, of people living in vans and RVs.
Yes.
So if there's other people on there that want to see more of this lifestyle, definitely Instagram is the place to go. You won't get the videos, but you'll see photos of women, couples, men, you name it.
Dogs, cats.
Dogs, cats, kids, everything, living in RVs and vans all around the world. So it's definitely a good resource for all of you out there interested in this lifestyle. And me. Meow. Aw. Okay, so before you lived in the motorhome, you owned a house?
I owned a house in Surrey. 'Cause that's
Surrey, BC.
where I could afford it.
And that's a suburb of, it's part of Metro Vancouver. For the people watching this video who don't know Vancouver, Surrey is actually the fastest growing city in Canada.
It's big.
And it's, you know, it's just over one bridge from Vancouver.
Yeah.
And it is massive, and even it is getting unaffordable for most people. But you owned a house there.
I owned a house.
Okay, so what
yes.
happened?
I had a job. I had 5 foster children.
Wow.
And that job didn't last long, so I was going to transition, and then that time being, my partner left me, and then I couldn't afford the house anymore. I had no job, no more partner, so I decided to sell it. I was in there for over a year, and I sold it, made my money. I made about $40,000 selling it, and just lost the house. And I hated it. I didn't like living in it either. I was always stuck in that house, always.
And now you're stuck in the great outdoors, and your
Yeah.
house is just with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, I don't have 5 children.
Yeah, no.
I'm all by myself. I'm a little selfish, but
No, that's perfectly fine. I am the same way. And I've had live-in girlfriends in my motorhomes before, but I still feel like I'd rather be alone for the most part.
Yep.
I much prefer if she has her own place or her own van or something like that. Like, honestly.
yeah, you asking me out?
Sure. Hey, babe, your place or mine?
Which one's better mileage?
Which one's closer? So, I asked her out. She said yes, so we're going for dinner now.
I'm paying.
But she says she's paying too. Oh yeah, that's a KFC.
KFC?
Yep.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
California roll.
Pork donburi. Mmm. Miso honey. It sucks when it's really hot.
He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven can't help me now, nothing lasts forever, but this is gonna take me down. He's so tall, handsome as hell, he's so bad, but he does it so well. I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sun.
Greetings and welcome to Just Incredible TV News. Tonight we echo a nomadic anthem from van dwellers and full-timers throughout North America. That's right. Keep on rocking in the free world. Good night, be safe, and be well.
Keep on